What up, Houston Rockets fans? We're back. This time, we already did our video on the rookies. Now we're talking about,
The sophomores, the second year players. All right, I got something for you, bro.
yeah,
I don't know that this is necessarily fair what I'm about to say, but you know that I'm a Jabari Parker. What the hell am I doing? Jabari Smith fan. Like I've
yeah,
been supportive of him the whole time. He's the player I'm looking for the biggest jump from of everybody.
yeah.
I'm thinking I need you to get close to 20 points a game.
We saw flashes in the pan of that last year, for sure. There was those game winner games. There was games where it looked like you had a flint and you're trying to start fire with him,
Yep.
and every time he was about to get it, Silas would put it out, do something dumb, and then he would get it again, go, 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 and it just never happened. I do feel with the work he's putting in. I mean, people are laughing at him because he's doing his yoga and all this stuff. I mean, hey,
I just feel like you were the projected number one overall pick all the way up until that number one pick, and we still got you at 3. But like, you're expected to be really good.
yeah. Looking at that draft class of those three are projected to be legit, and by all means, it seems so far that all three are going to live up to their hype as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he's going to definitely take a step upwards. Him saying he wants to defend, the big name players, I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think also we've talked about it in older Rockets videos. Him coming from a father that played in the NBA, him coming from that demeanor of wanting to win and do great things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a bunch of tools and intangibles for him to do good.
I also feel like because his dad played in the NBA, because he was like a highly touted AAU player, high school player, everybody knew who he was in that 1 year at Auburn. It's like he's used to developing in a certain way.
Yeah,
Like he needs the structure, I guess. And you didn't have that last year. So with Ime, I'm banking on the fact that he's going to do better. But I really do think that would help this team a lot if you can, because I feel like he's either most of the time he's pretty efficient, him and Jalen.
yeah.
So like if you can get close to 20 on most days without me having to run a shit ton of plays for you, it would help the team a lot.
Yeah, because looking at the team, I mean, what is he like? Third, fourth option, maybe?
I was thinking about that, and it's weird. It's hard to figure out because like I think you could. Some of us will plead a case for Jalen. Some of us will plead a case for Jabari. Some people will plead a case for Van Vliet, and then also there's going to be a shit ton of homers that are going to plead a case for Sengun.
Yeah,
So it's really hard to say. And at this point, I don't even want to try to figure that out because I'm not entirely sure how Ime is going to have us play.
yeah. Yeah, and I think I mean it's still early. We still have training camp. We still have preseason coming up. I mean October's coming fast, but by all in all, I mean he's gonna be a legit piece in this rotation. A legit,
For sure.
just not on the offensive side, but even on the defensive side. Ime is very adamant about the defensive side of the ball. So we know that he's going to be a lot of that. Also learning from veterans like Dylan Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be learning.
See, I'm convinced that he's one of the reasons they decided to bring Boban back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And there was plenty of times where we would just be bullshitting talking about it because we seen it. But it's like, how many times in like shoot arounds do you see Jabari shooting balls over outstretched Boban? I was like, it don't get bigger than that. So like, there's something in your brain that tells you play bigger, play bigger, play bigger, and I like that.
yeah. I mean the NBA is changing. I mean, if you're the only other person I can think of outside of Boban would be Bobo, but it's like, other than that, I mean, it don't get much bigger than that.
I just want you to choose your shots a little bit more wisely, and I really would like to see the shooter that you were referred to as coming out of Auburn, like a little bit more consistency on your 3-point shot, because it's going to stretch the floor for everybody. So he's a weapon that a lot of people won't have an answer for. The more I think about it, play a Chris Bosh kind of role. defense,
Mm.
shoot the three, defend the paint. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I like that idea.
And I think his mindset of I don't care what I do as long as the team's benefiting from it is a
I love it.
perfect for him to play that Chris Bosh role of I'm gonna get mine. I'm gonna go out there and do what I need to do. If it shows up on the stat sheet, cool. If it doesn't, hey, cool. But man, I honestly I feel like he's in for a nice jump in this year of
That's why I'm putting the pressure on him to I want to see the leap
yeah.
because I think that you're worth like you can do it. I believe in you. We all believe in you. I think most Rockets fans believe in you. Now, don't be afraid. Just go do it. And
Yeah.
as far as that other goofball, Tari, don't change nothing, bro. I love everything that you do for the team. I love how you play. He has the biggest motor that we've had in a minute. Uh, like just do you because you're a problem for the other team.
Hmm. I mean, I love seeing him right now take Cam Whitmore under his arm a bit, and he's been doing a lot of stuff with him. Um, but man, Tari he's one of those guys that you is like a glue guy. He knows
Mm-hmm.
his position. He's cool with his position. He gives you that motor. You said that stuff you can't teach. He goes out there, plays whatever the coach needs, and I think an Ime Udoka coach with a Tari Eason player is going to be great.
Dude, like just think about what those two guys, Jabari and Tari, did in summer league. They played 2 games and they basically dominated.
Yeah,
Like they were just so much better than all the other guys there. So to me, that means that you belong in this league. Not just go do it. And Tari dunked on somebody in the summer league, and I can't stop for like do that shit, bro.
yeah.
Do that. I can only imagine seeing Tari Eason running with Amin Thompson.
It's like you forget that they were both rookies last year
Yep.
because the glimpse
We
that we
needed
got.
him.
Yes, but even the glimpse of like what we saw in the summer league, and then seeing them pretty much. Oh, I go back to it. The two draft players, Jalen Alfred Shingun, Jabari and
Mm-hmm.
Tari, like they balance each other so well because it's like all eyes are going to be on Jabari, but then there's going to be some eyes on Tari, so it kind of pulls the eyes away from it. And
And
then
they're such different players.
yeah, it's not you're not getting each other's way. You know your position, and these are great. I don't want to say role players because I think Jabari is a little better than that,
Oh yeah.
but
Tari also. I
yeah,
believe Tari to be maybe the best player off the bench. Like he might be your sixth man.
like the motor he has, you're not teaching that. It's just straight heart out there. He's going to give you 100 of it, and he's only getting better. And we keep talking about iron sharpens irons, iron sharpens iron. Those two are going to go at it. Amin and them are going to go at it. Dylan's going to go at it with them. Like,
I'll
oh
tell you
man,
what I don't want to see them do in their second year. I didn't like it was times when Jabari was actually going off, where he was the best
yeah,
player on the court at some time, and he rubbed it in the other team's face. He talked shit. I get it, you feel a certain type way. If you need to say those things to yourself or out loud, go for it. Yeah, you deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But like don't direct that shit towards the other team yet because we haven't won shit. Don't be the Memphis Grizzlies.
yeah,
And for
yeah.
Tari, I ask one thing. Quit getting fucking blocked at the rim all the time, bro. Because he rebounds the shit out of the ball offensively and he gets his putbacks blocked all the time.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. I I do think they're going to work on it very well. I think it's going to be something that they're working on quite well and everything. I think Ime is going to make sure to handle the nonsense that everybody's worried about with Dylan Brooks and everything. Uh,
These two guys obviously were factored into whatever they're planning on doing, so I expect them to play a big role. I expect them to do good things. Um, I'm excited. I'm glad they're Rockets.
Rockets, the season is coming fast. If you haven't checked our rookie video out, I'll add it above us. Make sure that you like, subscribe to the network, right? You cover an all Rockets content coming up because there will be a lot of it coming up as the season rolls on. Preseason, training camp, a lot of news. to be coming up with still. Make sure you jump on the bandwagon now. These two guys you're going to be
all in.
Like, subscribe, drop your comments on which one you like. Maybe it's both of them. Let us know what players you want us to talk about. We got a few in the bag still. That being said, we're out of here, Houston. Later.
How much I'm working for this? I swear my dreams are too important.